Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. Today I wanted to work on my little challenge that I put out a while ago. It was the Old School Junk Journal Challenge, and this is due in November 15th. But I wanted to get started, and these are the people that are so-called volunteer joined. But anyway, so we're working on the Old School Junk Journal, and I wanted to show you what I'm using. Let's just go here. I started covering it and I had to stop because I was like, wait a minute, I need to show them what I'm doing. This is the, what is this called? Composition notebook. But this one has like half of it is a blank page. So here it is. This is what's inside. I pulled the paper out so I could do my cover. And I wanted to cover it with some craft paper because, well, back in the day, you covered your textbooks with brown paper bags, right? And then we decorated it with stickers and stuff. But anyway, the paper I pulled out, this is the composition paper that was in my book. Is the top half is blank because it's a drawing and writing composition. And then you have the writing portion on the bottom. So that's pretty cute. I am going to use this part. But I did pull it out as easy as pulling the strings out of, whatever. Anyway, I'm using craft cardstock, not brown paper bag. And I had to put it together, two pieces together. And this is the seam right here. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see it. And then I made a mistake on covering this. So I kept I put the paper on the back side of the cover. And I folded, when it was still wet, I folded my cover like that. And this part here didn't really glue. I don't know. Or it glued, but then the minute you went to open it, you could see that little wrinkle. It doesn't bother me, but some people it will. So next time, if you're going to do what I'm doing and cover your composition cover, leave it flat, let it dry, and then score the middle and then fold it. But this is what I've got so far. And then on the sides, I have 1/2 inch on all 4 sides. Okay, I did cut away my corners a little, and then I cut in the middle where the spine is going to be, so that this will fold down free and it won't rip. So keep that down. Cut off the corner, and then I just pushed it in a little bit and then fold it down. And it doesn't matter if you see the white there. We are going to do our best with the inside panel. We're going to cover all of it, everything. Although the inside's cute, I still want to cover all that, okay? What I was using is the tacky glue from Dollar Tree. I just pulled what glue I have left. And this is almost empty. I like the tacky glue. So I'm going to press this down. Just leave that there. And then, oops, let me do the other side. And this will help cover up the white of the composition. Okay. Just like that. And I think I want to put you guys on time lapse because I'm just going to go around the edges with the glue and fold it down. Okay, so I got the book covered. Let me zoom it out a little bit. Well, not covered, but I got the sides glued down. And that's what it's going to look like on the outside. And then I'm going to put some on the inside here. We're going to take a piece of cardstock and cover this on the whole inside. So hold on. Let me grab another cardstock. Just another piece of card. And then, let's see. I guess I can measure this. Measure it out. So this would be 7.5 by 9 and 9 5/8. Let's see. We'll see. Get my paper trimmer out. Cut this to 9 5/8, I guess. There. And if it doesn't fit, we could cut it again. 7.5. So there. And then, yep, that's perfect. Hold on. Cut this again. One more. So 9 5/8 there. And 7.5. Okay. And this will complete our cover. Just like that. I don't care about the middle because we're gonna cover that up anyway. So let's get my glue out again, and I'm using the tacky glue, guys. I'm sorry, it ain't fancy. It's just what I got. All right. Good enough. Okay. Cover, corner, corners to corner. There we go. Covered. Don't mind at all. All right. Use my little bone folder. Press it down. Ooh, where is my... Girl, I just had it. Clean the edge. Press it down. Press it, press it, press it. Actually, I could use my tool. There we go, just like that. Got the glues to the edge. Okay. All right, and do the next one. And we want that in like so. Okay. A lot of glue. And I don't care. Oops, went over there too far. It's okay. Wipe it off. Get this to the edge. Don't worry about the corners. There we go. There it is. Okay. Okay. Press that corner down so it doesn't lift. Press it all down. And there it is. Look at that. Very, very good. All right. So now we got our cover intact. Got it all in place. And then we got the pages. And you're just gonna line this baby up back to where it belongs. Just like that. Look at that. Y'all. I just have to stitch it into place. Stitch it back in there. I might try, I don't know. The only thing is, under my sewing machine, you know, the arm of the sewing machine, it's too narrow. So this is too long. It won't fit under the arm of my sewing machine. So I'm going to have to sew it by hand. And it's going to have to be another video. So I hope you come back. This is just the beginning of our old school junk journal challenge. Yeah, I have my little basket here. It's got all my goodies and some of my pictures that I might want to put in here. And on another video, I will probably be joining to each of the pages, like 2 pages together, like glue this page to the next one, glue this to the next one. But I'd have to stitch this into place first, so whether it be hand stitching or if I can figure out how to do it on my sewing machine. I don't think so, because this is really stiff, and I was hoping I could bend it, but that's not going to happen. So looks like hand stitching it is, and I'm going to have to find some needles and stuff. But I hope you guys join along. This is going to be little fun little junk journals / throwback. The rules are kind of, you know, kind of particular. You could use duct tape, you could use clear tape, school glue, you can use glitter, stickers, and you can also get some images off of Google, but you just can't use your Cricut. So that means back to fussy cutting. You could use photos from your yearbook and stuff like that. You could use magazines if you still have magazines. But the required pages, there's only 5. Just 5 pages. That's it. You know, ransom letters. If you don't know what ransom letters I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about. Just letters that are cut out from anywhere. Magazines, newspapers. I don't know who gets newspapers anymore. But anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys come back. And if you join in on this little challenge, go ahead and use the hashtag OSJJ. OSJJ. Okay, Old School Junk Journal. And that way I'll be able to find your videos and we could all share how our progress is coming along. So I hope you guys get creative with this. Don't limit yourselves. You just can't use modern cutting machines, and you can't use die cutting machines. Everything has to be like fussy cut, and you could copy photos, like, you know, put it in your copier or your printer, scan it in and print it out. But I don't suggest, I highly discourage you from using your modern day machines. We're trying to keep it old school. Okay, so thanks again, everybody, and I hope to see you all on the next crafty video. Bye.